Hey you guys, so this is going to be my get ready with me chit chat video, and let me go ahead and get started. But I just wanted to say it took a lot out of me to even start doing a makeup tutorial period, because like right now I don't have any makeup on, and it took a lot out of me to let people see who I am outside of the makeup. And for those of you who don't know, I've been in a relationship for 7 years. So at this point, makeup isn't about impressing my spouse or impressing anybody. It's about something that makes me feel good on the inside, and I do it because it makes me feel good. So basically, it depends on my mood, what type of, makeup I do, whether I want to do the dramatic. Most of the time, if I'm feeling really good and I just want to just do my thing, I do the dramatic look. I do the bold lips. Mainly my thing is the lips, because everything else, the face just doesn't, like, it all depends on the lips to me. If I'm feeling gloomy, I'm going to do a dark vampy look, or edgy. I'm going to do the red, bold red, or flirty, girly, cute look. I would do the pinks and the purple looks. If I'm going to do the everyday, I'm going to do the nudes. I can do the browns, or I can do the taupe colors, the beige color. So it just depends on my mood, and most of the time my makeup depends on the lip color that I do. That's mainly the mood, so that's why I wear it. Because you hear a few times where people, or basics, for those of you who don't know what basics are, it's basically, when somebody doesn't have any oomph about them. Like, you're not considered a basic if you don't really care for makeup and you don't really wear makeup like that. Like, you may be a person that are into shoes, or so your shoe game is good, or you may be a person that your hair is bomb, whether it's your real hair or hair that you bought from wherever. Like, your hair is always on point. Or you may have a lot of purses, so your purse game is nice. Or you about your money, you are entrepreneur, so you have something to offer. You have something interesting about you that others are drawn to you about, because you're doing it, so you're not basic just because of makeup. That's what I feel a basic is. A basic person is somebody who has nothing going on for themselves. Everything is just bland and normal and the same. They look like everybody else, bland, and there's nothing about them that makes you want to know them, that is interesting about them. That's what a basic is. So a lot of times I hear, oh, why do you wear makeup? Like, why is she wearing that here? Or why is she doing that there? And honestly, that pisses me off, because like I said before, I'm not at a point where I feel like, oh my gosh, I have to impress guys. That's why I'm wearing makeup, because at the end of the day, it's not about the guys. At the end of the day, it's about how it makes me feel on the inside. And I've come to a realization to accept that, and that's what my makeup is about. There's been times where I've failed horribly, where I was first beginning how to know how to do it, and I had blue eyeshadow on. And that's not to say that blue eyeshadow doesn't look nice on dark skinned girls. It's just that, you have to know how to do it. Didn't put any type of foundation on my face, and if I did, it was 10 times darker than me. Like, it was a hot mess. And I'll show you a picture if I can find it online, but it was just a hot mess. And then I would have on some red like, it just wasn't cute. The combination was not cute at all. It just wasn't cute. So it's a trial and error thing when it comes to makeup. I looked at it as like an art. Makeup is like an art, and when you get better at it, it's no stopping you. So this is for all the girls who, or women or ladies, whatever you want to call yourselves, it's okay to do makeup and feel good about yourselves. And it doesn't necessarily have to be about guys while you do it. It's just because it's something that makes you feel good. And I don't know if you can relate to what I'm saying, but it just pisses me off when you be out and about and girls be like, oh my gosh, you can just see all the hate on their faces. It's like, why do you take time out of your day to be upset with me because I want to look better and I take care of myself? Like, what's the deal? And it's like, at this point, I'm 26 years old. I'm a grown woman. And it's not to say that, oh, anybody that's younger than me they don't really know much. No, that's not the truth, because you could have been through something that I've never been through yet, or that I've never cared about. It's just the fact that I have a child, I have a 4-year-old. I have no time for pettiness. I have no time to be upset with somebody because of what they think or what they say. Like, at this point, I don't really care what people think about me anymore. Like, I don't care. I'm trying to get myself together with my religion and everything like that, and I just really don't care anymore about what people think about me. It's okay to be different. It's okay. That's why we're individuals. That's why we're unique. It's because we're not meant to be and look like everybody else. Who cares? I don't want to look like you. I wasn't made to look like you and have the same likes and dislikes as you and interests as you. I wasn't made that way. I was made to be Nikki. It's like, it's only one me in this universe. I don't want to look like you. I don't want to sound like you. I just want to be me. What's wrong with me being an individual? Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you can relate or not, but that's just how I feel. And I know it's a time and place for everything. Like, people say, oh my gosh, it's not professional to wear loads and loads of makeup in a workplace, and I get it. So I don't. Like, so I don't feel like I'm just, oh my gosh, look at me, I have makeup on. No, I don't ever feel like that. It's just, like I said, it depends on how I feel. If I'm feeling gloomy, I may wear, dark purples, dark colors or whatever, dark reds, or I don't know. It's just, it depends on how I feel. And it's not to say that people who don't wear makeup are less or better than me. It's just that it's something that I personally like. So I don't know. It just really irks me, because it's like, I do this because I like to do it. And it's not like I don't go outside without makeup. I go outside without makeup. I don't feel like I have a huge acne problem where I can't walk out the door and not take care of my errands because I don't have my makeup on. No, I don't feel that way. It's just, I like what I like. I don't know. But it does take time, and I'm still learning different techniques on what I can do differently, or the new trends on makeup or whatever. But I actually I love the art. I feel like your face is a canvas and this is an art. You're painting on your I don't want to say your mood because some people do paint on the moods on their eyebrows or whatever, but you're painting on a masterpiece, even though a masterpiece on top of a masterpiece, because you're already beautiful how you are. So I don't know, I just, like I said, I like what I like. That's just one thing that really urges it irks me, and I'm a work in progress, I just don't. And then another thing, like, Have you ever felt like when you're at work or at school or whatever, like you have to die yourself down to blend in? Like, I hate blending in with people. I'm not, but have you ever got that feeling? Like, oh, well, you start getting self-conscious, like, oh, well, maybe, because everybody else had not done, or because everybody else don't have on makeup, maybe I should wear less, or maybe I shouldn't do it. I went through a phase like that as well, where I'm like, well, since everybody else looks like a hot mess, what am I coming in looking cute for? But then I had to realize this is just who I am, and I'm not coming outside not caring about myself and not wanting to keep myself up. Like, I don't know. It's like it's a constant battle, because some makeup is just not everybody's cup of tea, and that's definitely respectable, but it's something that I've grown to love. And I don't ever want to feel like, oh my gosh, makeup is my life, makeup is my world, it means to me more than anything, because it doesn't. But it's just something that I've grown to love over the years, and it's something that I've gotten really good at. And another thing, like, I've also gotten self-conscious about school. Not that I, can't do the work or whatever, but I feel like because I'm 26 years old and I have a year left for my bachelor's degree in political science, and it was just a mix of emotions with me going back to school, because at first it was like, oh my God, I'm so happy, I'm going back to school or whatever. I'm going to finally finish something that I started. But then as it got closer and closer to the time to go to school, I started thinking like, oh my gosh, like what if these kids are, what if they're all like little kids in the class or whatever? Like, I wondered oftentimes how I would feel, being the oldest person in class. I don't know, but I feel that way at times now, like, because we were talking about ages, our age in class or whatever, and people were saying, yeah, I'm 19, yeah, I'm 20, and here I am 26 years old. But I honestly feel like I don't care how, like, I feel like at least I'm still in my 20s, but it's never too late. You're never too old to learn new things. You're never too old to get your education. So I feel good about even attempting to go back to school and finish something. So it's like a catch-22. I feel the way I feel, but it's not gonna stop me or deter me because of my insecurities about it. Like, I'm there now. I'm going back, and I'm in a religious studies class. And I took this class before. In college, when I did go, I went straight out of high school. I stayed on campus. I went for 2 years, and then I dropped out because I didn't do anything. And I was pregnant with my son. So, and then bills, like, just life got a hold of me, the real life. So I just dropped out. I wasn't going to class. I was sleeping all the time because I was pregnant. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to have this baby, and then I'm going to come right back. Don't you hate that when you almost have it together, you're a wing and you're lying, and then your hands get shaky? I hate that. But then you got to fix the other side. Well, anyway, let me try to fix this up, because that is not cute, girl. Good enough. I'm a lame. But anyways, yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I was talking about being self-conscious and how I was messing up in school and stuff because I got pregnant. But when I think about it, like, I'm glad that I'm starting over. Well, it's not like I'm starting over, I'm just picking up where I left off. But I'm glad that I am coming back with a clear head and focused. I feel like it's best to go to, if you can focus while you're young, just focus and get done, get it over with, so you don't have to go through what I've been through. But I feel like when you're an adult and you've lived and you've paid bills, you know how important it is to have your education. So when you come to school and you come to class, you're not there to play around. You're there to get your education and to better your life, because you know how it is without an education out in the real world. So I feel like I have an advantage when it comes to that point, as far as being focused and knowing how important it is. Like, it's not just the grade, it's about life and making the right decisions. Because like I said in my religious studies class, like when I was a freshman, when I took it, I did not pay attention. I failed all of those tests, like, because I was hardly even there. But I did come to the test days, and I felt bad because I didn't know anything about Jesus. Like, how do you fail a Christian class if you're a Christian? Like, that doesn't even make sense. But I failed it because I wasn't there, and I wasn't reading, and I wasn't studying. Like, he reminded me of the dry eyes man, and he just made me want to go to sleep every time I was there. So it's quite natural for me to fail. I wasn't focused. I didn't really care at that point. But now, like, and I just took I got my first grade back, and I had a B+, and it was a moment. I felt really proud of myself, because it's like, dang, why didn't you do this when why didn't you do this when you were living on campus? Like, why does it take for you to have a child to be focused? Those are like realistic questions, and I wish I had the answer for it, but it's just the truth on what I went through in my experience with college. But yeah, I told you guys, my eyes, like, they always take the longest. I don't know why, but they always take the longest. My lashes, like, do you guys know of any lashes that are like bomb? Whether they're in the beauty supply or any name brands of any? Because I'm looking for new ones. And I don't know if you guys know, but I watch It's My Ray Ray, and I was looking at her wispy eyelashes, and they look really cute. So I'm thinking about getting those. I'm not sure, but yeah, those look really, really cute. Yeah, but that's my take on college insecurities, and I just want to let anybody that's going through the same thing, or that's going through the same thing, don't be discouraged. Just keep going. And if anybody's been through it, let me know what you had to do to overcome it, or the process on it, because it just seems like it's like I said, a catch-22. Every day I go back and forth with myself, but I know that this education means so much more to me now than it did when I got fresh out of high school. I also want to talk to you guys about making new friends and friendships, because I feel like I'm the shy type of person, even though I'm really, like, I'm the goofiest person that you'll probably ever meet. I'm just goofy. I like to laugh. I like to be silly. But it's like when you meet new people, especially females, it's like, I don't know, it seems like that people just be mean. Like, it seems like maybe I am intimidating because of how I look, like the expressions that I make unknowingly. And you know, I asked my best friends, I'm like, yeah, you know, because we went to high school together, and I'm like, yeah, so what did you think about me, you know, when we were in high school or whatever? And they was like, we thought that you was this ghetto girl and that you was mean. And I'm like, ghetto girl, yeah, I do got a little hood in me, but you know. But anyways, because in high school I used to rock the French braids going straight back with the designs, and have different types of gym shoes and stuff on. Like, I lived for gym shoes. Like, I used to spend too much money on gym shoes, like $200 on exclusive gym shoes that nobody else had. I just was a gym shoe fanatic. And it's like, yeah, I was a gym shoe fanatic. So I just was into gym shoes. Alright, bye-bye. I'm such a weirdo. Anyways, what was I talking about? Don't you hate when you talking about something and then something happened, somebody call you and you just forget your train of thought? Like, I hate that. What was I talking about? Ooh, my makeup looking cute. Y'all, see? Practice makes perfect. Like, if you a beginner or you just getting into the makeup game, all you gotta do is keep on practicing, and they got so much stuff in the palm of your hands, like in your cell phone. Like, you can look up so many tutorials on people for beginners and stuff like that. Like, there's so much stuff out here nowadays where you can learn anything, how to do anything. So yes. And I be doing all type of stuff. Like, I'm a weirdo. Oh, that's what I was talking about. Friends and making new friends and small talk and stuff like that. I'm like horrible with it. Like, I feel like people, like I was saying, in high school, people thought that I was mean or a ghetto girl because I wear gym shoes a lot. And they said that the faces that I made in high school, like, I'm just a mean mug walking down the hallway. And the real reason why I was making mean faces, even if, like, subconsciously, is because I used to see what went down in high school. Like, girls used to jump other girls because they, of whatever reason, they felt that they were weak. And I said, nobody's ever gonna have that assumption about me, like I'm a weak chick, because I'm not. I'll give you what you came for, okay? But yeah, that's the reason why I used to make meme mugs and stuff. If I looked at a girl and she was giving me a mean mug, I mean mug her back. And me having braids, like French braids and gym shoes on, I was already ready. I didn't have to take off earrings. I didn't have to take off makeup. I didn't have to take off lashes, because I was a tomboy type of girl. Like, I didn't have on makeup. I didn't have on earrings, nothing. I was ready. Like, I didn't need to put Vaseline on. Can y'all believe that? I used to put, in the mornings, it used to be cold, waiting on the bus stop, I used to put Vaseline on my face, thinking that was gonna make me warm. I was such a weirdo in high school. Like, I don't know, like, what, I'm just a weirdo. And then, oh my gosh, to top it off, I went to juvie. I went to juvenile. So I went there for about, I think I was there for 2 weeks. Yep, 2 weeks. In high school. I think it was junior year. And when I came back, everybody was like, if people felt any type of way towards me, they were really afraid. Because they're like, this chick been to jail, kid jail. Oh my God. And that I'm going to have to tell y'all another story another time, because it's so long. I'll do a story time on it. Put a link down below if you want me to do a story time on my time being in juvenile detention in high school. But yeah, I went to juvie, and I when I got out, everybody was like I just got out of jail. And then what makes it worse, I saw somebody from my class, not my class, but in my school in juvie. He ended up getting out before I did, so he came and told everybody, like, yeah, you know, Nikki, she was up in juvie. Like, I'm supposed to be that thug, you know. So people come up to me, oh my God, like, either like, oh my God, you was in juvie, how was it? Like, you a G. Like, people, it was crazy. It was like I was high school famous or something for doing stuff that I ain't had no business doing. But yeah. But it be hard. It's hard to do small talk for me and speak to new people. You know, I just always automatically feel like people are intimidated, maybe because it's how I'm looking at them, or maybe I'm making a mean mug and I don't know that I'm making a mean mug. But I'm really the opposite of what people think if they think that, because I'm goofy. I'm the nicest person the nicest person you can meet. And then sometimes, you know, I'll have my group of friends, and it's a really small circle. But I don't look at them as friends anymore. I look at them like my family, my sister. So it's like, I'm like, okay, where's my regular group of friends? I don't even have that. I feel like I don't have friends because my friends are like my sisters. So it's like, how do you do small talk? How do you talk to new people? I don't know. I don't know. It's just some weirdo type stuff. I gotta stop talking so I can do my lipstick. Can you guess what mood I'm in today? With my lipstick. Don't you hate when you have like that crust in the middle, the center of your lips? Like, I really need to exfoliate. Like, it's horrible. Like, it's too dry. Too much crust. That's not cute. How you know you're trying to kiss your man and you got these crusty lips? Like, girl, what's that crust? What's that? What's up? What's that? What's up? Tell me, how did I get life? Ooh, tell me. What? It make you feel like that. It make you feel refreshed when you do this. I'm about to come back with my wig on and my hair done. Boom. I hope you guys like my chit chat, get ready with me. And I enjoy sharing my life with you guys and letting you guys know what I go through on a daily, whether it be mentally or physically. But I really enjoy talking to you guys, and I cannot wait to do more. See you guys next week. Bye. I hope you guys liked, and I don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe. And yeah, this is my son's Batman eraser board. He writes on that. I'll show you one of his pictures. Bye. Wake up flawless, walk around in that flawless. Maroc, Barack said I woke up like this. I woke up like this, not flawless. Ladies, tell them you woke up like this. You woke up like this, nails popping off, ladies.
Wake up, post up, round in it, flossing on it. This diamond, my diamond. This rock, my rock. I woke up like